there everyone, welcome back to Bohemian Junk Journals. Thank you for coming by and choosing to stay and watch the video. I'm just going through this is part 2 for the mini series, and I'm just going through my box that is full of pockets, and I was hoping that I would find some ready-made pockets. But I'm not really sure that I'm being very successful. Some of my pockets are a bit big. It's got a nice big blue butterfly on. So, what am I looking at blue for? I'm supposed to be looking at the beige, cream and beige. What have I picked out? I have to put that back. Okay. Get it together, Jennifer. Yes, so we'll get there. That might be okay. So I thought I would go through these first, before, thinking I need to make some. Maybe that one instead. No, that one would be too big. Yeah, rather than, making some I just kind of thought that it would be easier if I found some bits and pieces. I don't know if I like that pocket. Now I've got some small pockets. That one maybe. That one. How have you all been? I hope you've all been well. No illnesses or anything like that. What have we got back here? Oh, I remember these. It's a pretty belly band. I might leave that one for a botanical. But this one might be nice. So I know I pulled out a few, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to use those ones. So let's just have a look and see what we have here. No. Maybe. Where's that other one? I'll pop that one back. Alright. So I'll just put that down over here. I think I have pulled everything out that I thought that I might use. Apart from the pockets there. And but I have no clue as to what I'm going to do. I know I'm going to embellish some pages, so I just need to get cracking on with it. And what my plan is because there's not very many larger pages for that are clearly just great for just writing as they are, I thought that I would put pockets on pages that aren't really for writing on, like this one. This one on this side could have a small pocket, This side I could embellish and put a pocket if I chose to. Definitely on this one, something could happen there. And then I would do something with that just to make it less white. This one could have something done to it. But these plainer pages I'm actually going to leave as they are. And I'm going to leave that for a small flip of some description. So, you know, even these ones need something doing too. But when they start getting past this size, there's not much I can do. The ones that are okay for writing, I would leave. This one I would take the whiteness away, but I'm not too sure. These ones I'm not going to really sort of heavily embellish at all, because, or embellish much at all, if at all, because they have a tendency to sort of flip back, and I think if they're left and just have the lace on, I think that might be better for these narrow pages. So I'm actually working from the back section. I still haven't decided what I want to do with the back cover. I might partway through think of an idea. I might just put music sheet, and definitely there will be a pocket on the back, or I don't know, there'll be something there. So I'm going to start with this page maybe. Shall I start with that page? I think I will. And what I think I'm going to put there is some napkin. I did think about doing some painting in the journals, but painted surfaces tend to bulk out a journal, and I don't really want to bulk it out too much. Doesn't mean to say that it can't be done. It certainly could be, but I think it would be nice to be able to nicely embellish the journal, but leave it more so for whoever ends up with it to do the all the embellishing, you know. So I'm just going to do like little bits and sort of go from there. If I put it that way, it kind of looks like it's upside down. So I'm just going to put it at the bottom, and just to make sure that there's no glue mishaps, even though I'm only using glue stick, I am going to put some paper in between now, like that, and I'm just using a glue stick. You could use PVA, a watered down PVA, 1 part water to 2 parts glue. and you could thinly put the glue on with a brush and then lay your napkin over the top, and then carefully brush over more glue over the top from the middle to the outside. You could certainly do that, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just doing this way. And I don't know what I'm going to put on the page as well. Probably some sort of something interactive. It won't just be a pocket, it'll be something that's a little more interactive than that. But what, I don't know at this point. So if you wanted to do some painting or some more messier work in the journal once it's stitched in, you could, but I would definitely make sure that there's something under your page that you're working on, like I have done, and that it covers completely your journal. Of course, you would know that, but just in case, just saying. Okay, so now I want to try and get rid of some of this white napkin, so I'm going to use my glue stick to do that. Doing this, the glue stick, or even if you brushed on the glue with, you know, if you had PVA glue and you were doing it that way, the white of the napkin tends to sort of become invisible almost, and you bring forth any text that's underneath. You have to be careful of any tears, any air bubbles. Try not to get air bubbles. They can be repaired. You just carefully open up the hole that you've created and put another piece of napkin in there. Try and match it up as closely as you can. Alright, so that's going to need time to dry, so I'm going to pause the video and let that dry for a bit, and then I'll come back. Well, okay everyone, I am back. I've actually been gone a few hours from this. I ended up having a nap, and now I've woken up with a headache. It's wonderful, isn't it? And it's almost 11:30 at night. So I'm thinking I'm going to put a corner pocket on here. And I quite like the contrast in the vintage and antique paper. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm just going to create this corner pocket. but I do need to make it a bit more sturdy. Just a bit, just across the top there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste some of that, and then I'm going to tear it off. I think, yeah, that's what I'll do. So okay, let's just do this. I just want it to go just over where the opening of this pocket would be, and then I'm just going to tear that off. Like that. And I'm only doing this because this particular book page is quite brittle. Okay, that should make it a little bit sturdier. And then I'm going to pop this in that top corner. If I can get the glue to come out, this one's nearly empty. I have a feeling this is going to ooze, so we're just going to put some protective back in there. And what did I say? It's oozing already. And now to embellish it. With what? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, so we're just going to dive in my little box here and see what I have. I wonder if that will look any good in the corner. I think that might work actually. I do believe that that will work. So let's just see. Alright. And I'll just fussy tear it around. Like that. And we're going to see if it will fit nicely-ish in the corner. Like that. Just have to take a bit more of this leaf off, just the tip. Okay. It's a total contrast to the napkin that I've put on my bottom half, but I don't care. I quite like it, and that's what traditionally junk journals were. Nothing matched. You know, treasures were just stuck in wherever there was spare spot. That's how it worked back then. And we will put a label on there, I think. A label of some description. What kind of label? Like that. One in the corner. And down there. And we will put that there. Don't have to cut this one out, so that's even better. Okay, it's very, very tiny writing, so I'm going to have a look. Make sure I get it up the right way. That there, that'll do. Okay. So that's one page. That's fairly basic, that page. Once the journal card goes in there, that'll be really cool. I'm putting lace on the edges of the pages at the end, just because I think it'll be easier to do it that way. Now, on here, what do I want to do? Again, I need some protective paper. Where's my pusher? There it is. Not sure how this is going to look. I did this with all colours, different colours of ink pads that I had at the time, and I did it for a gypsy journal and it looked magnificent, but that looks like crap. So so what are we going to do? We have to do something pretty in there. Something pretty has to go on there. No. Now that could work. And that could still be written on. Yes. I think that will look quite good, so we're going to put that on there. I'm doing it. Yeah, so I've decided on not doing any sort of arty stuff. I'm probably going to do some collage on one of the pages. Oh, come on. Okay. Like that. How's that looking? Yeah, like that. That's a tuck spot. And here is a journal spot. And I will still put lace on that page. All right. I might put a stamp on there. I'll think about it. Okay, so now on this page, let's do some. I've just got to move that glue out of the way of the papers. Right, so on here we're going to do a collage of some description. So I've got some of my antique book pages here. And I'm just going to tear it down, and I'm going to put my scruffy edges to the edge. Yeah. So I need another. Yes, I had a little bit of a sleep, and I've woken up with a just like a niggling headache. It's not throbbing, but it's tension. A tension headache is what I've got. And where that tension's coming from, I don't know, because I don't really feel the need to be tense about anything. So I've got no idea. maybe because I've got to go to the doctor's tomorrow. It's the first time in well over a year. First time in about 2 years, I reckon. Alright, next, some pretty book pages. What about some of this? Pretty paper. I don't know, it's a bit clashy. I've got paper all over the place. Sorry. I can't see much of anything here. It's too big. What about some of this? No, same colour. Well, what's happening? I don't want that. I don't think. I'm just trying to reach for my wallpapers. I better hurry up and pull my finger out so that I don't keep using this before I scan it. I don't know if I want to use that. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Back to the drawing board. What's this? Okay. And I've got this colour here is kind of okay. Let's just see how this goes. Okay, better move this over so that I'm in danger of drifting off the screen. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. If I put that there, and then some of this can go on the outside. It's very orange. Alright, well, I'm going to put this on. And then I think put a side tuck. Yes, that's what I think I'll do. Once I finish doing this collage-y thing. All right, and some of this perhaps. Let's just tear a bit off and see where we go. I'm not completely sold on it. Maybe it's too big. Right, I'm going to put it on. Why, I don't know, because I'm not feeling it. I'm just going with what I've got here at hand. Or maybe I'll put a belly band. That's what I could do. I could have put a belly band on this. It needs an image of some description. Or a ticket, perhaps. I think that's too big. All right, let's go with that. Where's my scissors? I need something to break it up. No, not that. Piece of this. A piece of this will do just fine. Oh goodness. That does not want to tear. Out of my way. Okay. So I've got a piece of this pretty coffee dyed lace, which I'm going to pop there with that. Oh, it's very blendy. All right, back to the drawing board. No, I'm looking in the wrong box. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking in the wrong one. So let's look in here. At these things. There we go. I'll put that aside. Maybe we'll still use it. I don't know. But we are going to put this on the right way up. Where's my glue? Oh God, the struggle is real. Right there. And then this, well, I've still got glue. Come on. That's it. Ah. Butterfingers. All right, and then this one. Where am I going to put that? It's going to ooze out everywhere. Up there. Like that. And I know. just stick this on a piece of glue paper. And cut it out. I'm going to make this into a belly band. There's a couple of interactive things I want to do that I have been inspired by what's her name? Sarah Lee Armstrong. What did I do with that paper? Idiot. Sarah Lee Armstrong. I was watching a couple of her videos earlier today. Like early this morning, and I don't know if I'll make exactly what she made, but I was inspired by a couple of things that she made, so I'm thinking I'm going to do some of those, or a couple of them, in this journal. But I haven't got the because I've been sleeping most of the day, and I was out this morning, and you know, I've got to hunt down the chain. I need chain and jump rings and catches and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to pop that on there like that. And that will create a nice little belly band, but I need to put some lace on it. And I put some of this lace on it. Yeah, I will, but I'll put it on first. Oh, where is it? So in the next video, I will actually do some interactive stuff on at least on the embellished pages that I've done, and a couple of other pages throughout. But they'd have to be elements that aren't going to take up journal space if I'm putting it on you know, writing pages. It would have to complement them, not take away from them. All right, we have that. Now, where do I want to put this lace? Do I want to put it at the top and then the bottom? I think that's what I will do. Make sure we get it around the right way. we go. So it'll be interesting to see what I come up with and how I get it to go on there. So now on that page, I'm going to create a much nicer journal spot there. But I need to let that dry so I can turn the page and rest on it. So I thought I would do a kind of a hidden journal spot here. Kind of. But I've got to just prepare the page first. So let's just do that. This page has come out of a girls' annual from I think it was 1909. Hopefully that's enough glue. Okay, we're going to have a wrinkle. Can't be helped. Okay, so that's that part. Now, the next bit is a piece of tea-dyed paper. I don't want it to be that big. And I just have to work out how much to take off. Now that. I'm not cutting straight. How unusual. Like that. And do I put a piece over the top? I haven't. Should just glue straight on because that net is so super fine. There. And on this page here, I'm thinking I'm going to pop this So I've had them made for ages, and I think this is probably one of the first times I'm using it. Okay. another page. Like that. Okay. That one on there. That needs something there, but I'm not sure what yet. And I think I will call it the end of the video, because I think the video is going to need some major editing as it is. So I think I will. It's now going to be too big. That might just make it on there. I think I'll pop that on there. It might just make it. Yeah. There like that. So the next video will be adding lace and interactive pieces, and I'll have all the pieces here prepared. I'll have all the lace cut, and all the little bits and pieces that I'm going to need for the interactive elements. They'll all be here, so there will be no faffing about. I will do some other things to pages in the meantime. You know, I'll add a few bits and pieces, but I mean, you don't need to see every single thing that I do to the journal. Some of it needs to be a surprise for the flip through. I need to do this back cover. Might actually do that in the next video too. We'll see how much time I have got an idea for the back cover, and I might do that as a separate video, just as like a tutorial. Yeah. So if you have come along for this video, I know it was a little bit same, you know, it's what you do in any journal. But, you know, if you've come along and shared in this journey, that is fantastic. Thank you so much. So, bye for now. Stay safe, everyone, and happy creating. Peaceful blessings to you all.